Brash and Sassy Llama loving, Halloween loving friends. It is fall. Happy autumn equinox, and happy Maybon. All right, I have not been on YouTube in a very long time, and that is because I've been working on some shit with myself and keeping myself out of the gutter. I've had lots of craziness going on up here, and I've been trying to fix it all, and I am embracing the end of summer because I love Halloween, and I haven't been very Halloween-y the last few years because my life has been miserable. So, one year was kind of fun, but I digress. But, not miserable, but it just hasn't been the same. So, I decided to come on here and make a couple quick videos. So I'm going to make this intro as short as possible. I don't know if you can see my smoke. I've got some cleansing going on here. The smoke, I've got a sage stick smoking my little space here, and I've got a candle burning right below it, and I've got my little citrine and clear quartz tree, some crackle quartz, and some amethyst over here by me, and rose quartz, plus all my crystals, because yes, I'm a crystal loving bitch. So anyway, unfortunately I didn't do shit for this past full moon, but what are you gonna do? I've been, drained. So I am just on here. I want to make a couple videos. So the first one that I want to do is I just kind of want to regroup and kind of chit chat. Nothing fancy. Because this exact time last year, I was literally a piece of shit. And I say that in not I was a horrible human being, just wrong term, but that just came out. First thing that popped in my head. And by the way, my shirt says, "Hello, Queen. Hello, Queen. Hello, Queen. Queen bitch. Queen bee." All right, anyway, so this time last year, I was in a horrible, horrible state of mind. I was actually just in the middle of trying to come out of it, or beginning to come out of it at this exact time last year. September was kind of the turnaround month for me. So July, my dog got sick, and I just wanted to die because I thought she was going to die, and I was not in a good headspace before that happened, and I just was ready to go with her. I learned about conscious manifesting at that time, and I fucking I helped my dog. I don't care what anybody says. I manifested that. Because I was already trying to manifest a few other things, and then that happened, and I was just done, and then I was hell-bent on helping her, and ultimately it worked. I thought I was gonna have to put her down. I called my vet on a Thursday, and the receptionist told me she wasn't going to be in until Monday, and I lost my shit. My dog bit me that night, and it was horrible. She doesn't ever bite anything. She's just the sweetest, most docile thing, and I picked her up to take her outside. She bit my face. She bit my finger a couple times that week, and then she bit my face, and she was miserable, and she was in so much pain, and I couldn't bear it anymore. So I didn't want any other vets at the clinic to examine her and evaluate and tell me it was time or whatever. So I put off taking her in, hoping that we could make it through the next, 3 days. 24 to 36 hours later, this dog was just this back to her doofy, happy boppy puppy personality, and I was just dumbfounded. She still could walk, but her personality was back, and she wasn't expressing pain, and she was finally pooping, and she hadn't pooped in a week, except for with the enema that the vet gave her several days before this. I'm really? Okay. Got her in a physical therapy program, and she started walking within the first month of her being there, 3 weeks in or something like that. First step she took, I cried like a fucking little bitch. I was done. I was in a good way. I was just ah! So, and I got back into my therapist, and continue learning about conscious manifesting. Unfortunately, I put my Reiki learnings on hold at that point in time, my Reiki and other energy healing studies that I was doing, right as this was all beginning, and I tried to keep it going, and then the worst spell it got, like, I couldn't function. So yeah, all I wanted to do literally was die. Made a will and everything. I just, yeah. But I also got a new job last September. My first day there was September 9th. I'm still there. So I just hit my year, which is freaking crazy. I feel like I've only been there like 6 months, and it's already been a fucking year. I don't know where the year went, but thank God 2020 is gone. 2021 is almost gone. That's just freaking weird. But here we are, and I have been doing all kinds of shadow work and self-work and working just obsessively on self-love and self-care and just myself and learning my own things. I just found out my therapist was leaving the practice, and I haven't been able to talk to her since then. I got a letter in the mail. I don't have an appointment with her until September 30th. My job was having some financial issues, and I lost my insurance for a hot minute when they cut us off due to bank glitches and some like fraud alerts on our account. So I didn't have insurance. I had to miss an appointment, and then my next appointment's not until the 30th of this month, so it's next week, and that's my final appointment with her. But I'm going to try to go with her wherever she's going if I can. I don't know where she's going. I know she's going somewhere else, but I don't know where. But I still like the psych that does my meds at that place, though. Anyway, so basically what I'm getting at is this time last year I wanted to die, and now I am freaking cloud nine. Like, I mean, I got tons of way to go. I mean, quite frankly, everybody does, because nobody's done figuring out themselves and nobody's ever done growing. But I have a couple things that I really need to focus and target on, which that being the eating disorder, because that still sucks, and I'm not even close remotely free of that, and the driving thing. I've been trying to figure all this out, and I'm procrastinating big time. I'm aware that I'm procrastinating it, and I know why. Just, mental, like, pre-programmed beliefs and ideals and whatever, and ego shit telling me, no, don't do different things, and then trying to reprogram that and be like, no, change is safe. And yeah, it's just this whole thing. So I have my little witchy poo hat on because I like it. I don't really, but it's cute, but I don't like wearing hats. And everybody seems to just think I'm adorable in hats, and I just don't like wearing hats. But I got this a few years ago. I've only worn it on Halloween. But anyway, so I'm trying to like redirect myself into getting back into making videos. I was still trying to do those performance videos, the self-love, body image, body positive stuff. Clearly that fizzled out due to some, but mood swings type deal. I don't know. It's just been crazy. I'm, trying to keep my apartment clean, which is a never-ending battle because of my sick cats and dog, and it's very frustrating. But yeah, I just wanted to come on with an update, and manifesting works, and self-love works, and the power of a positive mind works, because this time last year, again, I didn't want to be here anymore. And the only reason I am, like, what kept me going was my dog, because she was still here and she was sick, and I knew that nobody else was going to take care of her. And I feared that, and she didn't deserve that if it wasn't necessary. And look at that, it wasn't necessary. And she's still here, and she just had another birthday, because that all happened, and I wasn't sure she was going to make it to 12, and she did, and now she just hit 13 last month, and she is my good old girl, and the most faithful being ever, outside of, a couple family members that I've ever had in my life. I have some diehard ride or die friends that I just can never thank enough for all the massive amounts of help that they've given me over the last couple of years. But yeah, my little circle coven is small, and rightfully so. Yeah, I'm just keep on keeping on, and I'm trying to keep away from negativity, which is impossible, especially in 2021 and, you know, the human race and all of its bullshit. But by way of like not letting the negative bullshit get to me, other people's negative bullshit. I am, you know, sage spray and saging and crystals for life. And I'm just like, I try to create a little bubble, like energetic bubble, when I'm around people that I know are going to be negative. I love my job. I love my coworkers. Small office. I absolutely love it. But sometimes it's really energetically exhausting. And me and my one coworker are very similar. And that's both a good thing and a bad thing, because we're similar in the negative ways. We're similar in the mental health ways, and we're similar in the moodiness ways, like all of that stuff, which is good because we get each other. But I'm trying to actively like better myself, and I'm trying not to let that energy bring me down, which is fine. Because I deal with all kinds of negative bullshit at work anyway. I help people get on Social Security disability benefits, and I deal with a lot of angry, sick clients, so who just want the money that they're entitled to. It's from the government. So, but I get it, and I've been doing that for like almost 10 years, and I'm used to it. So, but yeah, just kind of putting up that energetic bubble around me and seeing how far that goes. It's hit or miss some days, but I'm getting there. And yeah, so this room that I'm always filming in, I kept saying that I was going to do like a little tour of it. It's my little Zen witchy room. I haven't done that yet. This room is kind of a train wreck, and it's kind of impossible for me to make it much less of a train wreck than it is right now, because it's so cluttered in certain ways. But I still kind of want to show it just because tis the season. So please ignore the like piles of blankets in the corner and on my chair and whatever. But I just kind of want to give a run through of like my decorations and my crystals and things. It's not all of them. This is my main little Zen room, and where I do my ritualistic stuff. I have little baby altars in my bedroom and my living room, but this is my main space. Yeah, so I'm going to flip the camera, and we're going to look at some of my largest crystals that I have. But again, I do have some big ones in my living room too. We're not going to go out there because the rest of the place it's not a mess, but it's just annoying because I have to make kind of an obstacle course because of my animals. So we'll start over here. Namaste home. It's my little sidewall here. It was great. 2 years ago, my mom gave me these old shelves, and I was like, she's like, do you want these? I'm like, why do I want those? And I was like, ooh, wait, I've got like 8,000 crystals that I don't know what to do with. Yeah. So I took 3 of them. They're great. So let's see, we got, I was gifted all these ones up here by an old coworker. Not sure what some of them are, but that's flower agate. I have no idea what that is. This is just a quartz geode. That's a titanium quartz. Fluorite tower. Another quartz geode. My blue apatite tower. I absolutely love this baby. Another aura titanium quartz. Hematoid. Pink tourmaline. This is, what is this? Amethyst. Amethyst. It's amethyst. It's either amethyst or purple fluorite. I think it's purple fluorite. My amethyst is in the living room. I have a big amethyst tower too. But my one in the living room is chevron amethyst. That's the big space of puh that I was referring to. My giant stuffed animals. Yeah, these are my Funko Pops. Oh, this also doubles as my previous drag room when I still did drag. So I got my wigs hanging on the wall. We got this little corner of Pops, and this has my books. And then my Buffy Pops, because Buffy is amazing. Oh, and we got Life's a Witch, Then You Fly. And we got some crystals over here too. We got a Ocean Jasper. I love that crystal. I love that stone. We've got a purple agate. We've got a bunch more books along with Buffy and Giles. My Buffy stuff from Comic-Con. We got a Strophalite Tower, also known as Firework Stone. And we got more Buffy. Spike Buffy and Angel. And that's a little Xander guy. I'd rather be watching Buffy. Another book, Willow, Oz, and Xander. Oh, it's my little tins. Rainbow Bright. Got a couple Harry Potter books and a couple other witch books. More Buffy. And whoop, those are lesbian books, so we're not going to look at those. I got my moon tapestry, my moon phases tapestry, and my chakra tapestry. This is another one of the shelves my mom gave me. This has all my oils on it and some fancy stuff up here. Some moon water, salt, bay leaves, some carrier oils, Palo Santo sticks. We got just some fun little decorations. I played the flute in high school and college. I've had that since high school. My dad made this cross when he was in elementary school, I think. I still have it. He passed away in 2016. Bunch of Halloween decorations. This is a quote from Buffy, because I live and breathe Buffy. My cinnamon broom. This is just a leaf I found outside last year that was huge and I thought was really freaking cool. And I kept it, and it's still really cool. So that's just what I do. This is my Wizard of Oz. I got a Harry Potter, because I am a Ravenclaw. I love my Gryffindors, but I'm a Ravenclaw. Lava lamp. Some Saint candles. This is a Scentsy warmer with a custom, I forget what, create a scene or whatever Scentsy warmer, and I made the little thing in it. A rose quartz heart over there that's supposed to be in the living room, but hey, what are you gonna do? And this is my altar, my main altar. It's got a whole bunch of crystals, handful of candles. Got a bunch of my tumbles on there. This fairy I found when I was cleaning out my dad's house, and it's pretty much the coolest thing ever. I loved it, and it's perfect on this thing. Got my, well, this isn't my cauldron. That's just it's like a secondary cauldron, if you will. And my little cauldron with a little dragon on it. This is a part of a Scentsy warmer. It's a raven. I liked it better here. Another raven. I love ravens. Just some little like magic-y knickknacks. Some chakra candles. This is my very first crystal bracelet that I ever bought. Purple Evil Eyes and Hematite. When I started getting into all this and learning it, the very first one I ever bought. I love it, but it stretched out a little bit and it works perfectly on my altar, so hey. Little baby mortal and pestle. And then I got my little divination altar over here. That's carrier oil, olive oil. This is my black obsidian crystal ball that I am absolutely in love with. That is a Scentsy warmer. It's a golf thing. I bought that after my dad passed away because he was a golfer. My singing bowl. It's new. I never opened the beads. I just recently got that. And then some divination crystals. And here it is. I was looking for this last night. This is my tourmalated quartz pipe. I use that for mugwort and CBD. I have a regular one for the real stuff. But yeah, just some third eye centered, divination centered crystals that blue calcite and selenite, desert rose selenite, labradorite. I've got pink tourmalated quartz, Jesus Christ, pink tourmalated salt clusters on the missing one there, but the 4 corners. So yeah, and then this is some little stuff. I've got a little Wizard of Oz. There's some jewelry in there. This stuff needs to be moved too. I used that recently. I haven't put it back on my bedroom altar yet. And then I just got Audrey Hepburn and my rainbow stuff up there just because. Got some random stuff up here. Picture of my dog. This is her as a puppy. Because I was just talking about her. That's her as a baby. And that's her. She was probably like, I don't know, 3 or 4. No, maybe like 2 or 3. Beanie Babies. Got some more crystals over here. My signed Bret Michaels cowboy hat because I'm cool. A crown because I'm queen. A award from a pageant I did in Washington, D.C. a long time ago. I got my little horseshoe evil eye pendant. That's a Wizard of Oz wind chime. So yeah. That is my gun room. I think over here. Yeah, it's just my Buffy stuff. Oh, inside my altar, that's binders of a bunch of just informational stuff. Those little binders have both informational stuff and spells and information about like tarot and divination and grounding and shadow work and all kinds of stuff. That bin is incense. The thing on top of it is little tiny crystals. This bin behind the salt and sugar are herbs. Got candles there in the back corner. Got a shit ton of rock salt. Jesus Christ, sea salt. Bottles, mirrors, pillar candles for purposes, 7-day candles. And then odds and ends, candles, lots of candles. There's like pins and carving type tools in there, twine, Post-its. Got little baggies. I had the Post-its. I had parchment paper. Well, this is parchment paper too, but it's crappy parchment paper. I had parchment paper and then I ran out and I got Post-its and then I got the cooking parchment paper. Lots of bottles. Lots of all kinds of stuff. And then that one is candles. It's a bunch of the short pillar candles and votives. Charcoal and vitamins. And then the little tiny tumbles on here. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do with that. So there you go. Sorry the room is kind of a mess, but it's just mostly clutter. And yeah, so with that, again, recap. A year ago I wanted to die, and today I'm living fancy free. And I'm loving life and myself, and I'm very proud of myself. So with that, I'm going to cut off here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Namaste, bitches. Bye.
I am Brash. I am Sassy.